What's good, boys? We are back, and today we're playing with the Evo Minion Horde, because I actually haven't played with it, and oh my days, it's been a long day today, and I will tell you guys what happened. So, let's get into it. Yeah, I haven't played with the Evo Minion Horde in a while, or actually at all on the channel. I tried it when it first came out, like initially, and the way it works is it like basically gets invincible after any of the minions take a shot, which is pretty goated. So we're playing Cycle, we're playing with the Dick. Okay, he might also be playing it, which is kind of crap. Let's go for an Ice Golem over here. And I'm just going to split my minion horde as well. And we're going to see what he wants to do here. Hopefully he does nothing, and our minion hordes just trade, except mine will trade better because I have more guys. And let's go for a miner over here. And yeah, so today was kind of crazy. So the other day, my professor like asked me to watch a movie, okay? She wanted me to watch, it was a movie called Shirin, okay? And it's like, it's a Turkish clash professor, you guys know. Wait, this guy's trolling? Oh my god, go. I didn't even think about that. Go, he has scarred me, we have Goblin Curse. And I haven't played with Curse in a while, which is why I kind of want to play with it. And so he's kind of fucked up here. He's low on elixir. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull these minions back. And then he wasted Fireball, right? So I'm going to go like this. And then I'm going to go like this. And we're going to see what our boy has in store for us right now. Because what's going to happen is he's going to play Minion Horde. It's going to lock on the Monk. Yep, he's going to lock on the Monk. So all our minions are going to go invisible. And then our Monk ability's off. And it's going to kill his Minion Horde. And we're just fucking locked in. What a beautiful play. Oh my goodness. Okay, good stuff. That's a tower, and we're already up. It was a crazy kind of mirror match to start off the video. But yeah, so our professor asked us to watch this movie called Shirin, okay? It's basically like, it's like a Turkish folktale. It's kind of similar. It's related to the Turkish clash. Like it's in the book, kind of by proxy almost. So, that was our assignment, right? And of course, I didn't do that shit. Like, are we dead ass? Like, I'm not gonna watch a movie. But apparently, we watched a little bit in class, because apparently no one else did it. Reasonable reaction. But the reason no one else did it is because they couldn't find it. It's this like movie by this apparently pretty famous director that's like on this random website somewhere, okay? Doesn't matter, okay? But basically, we're starting to watch the first like 10 minutes in class, and I was like, oh my god, in-class movie. This is peak, right? Like, I love that shit when I was in high school. This class is really giving me high school vibes. I'm feeling it, okay? The movie was probably the worst thing I've ever seen. Okay, so the way the movie works is apparently the director told 100 women to just look at 3 dots on a screen, and that was it. That was the whole movie. He played like, basically the camera is facing the girl's head or women's head like I am right now, and we're watching the women, bro. We're not even watching like the actual story. So I'm just sat there, right? I'm sitting, I'm taking a look. I'm like, what's going on, right? Like, why am I watching this shit, man? And it's just, it's just so poor because, you know, here I am. I'm trying to have like enjoy a movie, and it's just we're watching these women just like react to nothing because we can't even see the screen. And the way the director made it, he also like made it in a way that like, you know, like he made the women react like to the movie, like kind of like they didn't even react to the movie. They reacted to like literally nothing. He reacted to 3 dots on a screen, and then like he like in post he like edited it so that they like looked like they're reacting to a movie, which is just like the worst way to do it ever. At least, you know, make them react to a movie like that seems just like so bad. But anyway, so the teacher asked us how it was, right? And I was like, it's dog shit, right? Like, you know, not actually that, but I was like, it's terrible, right? I think it's awful. And the one thing that's really nice about this teacher is that she is like very much, she'll like accept, because she's asking how the movie is, right? She's asking, so she wants to like genuinely know, okay? And so I told her like, it's terrible, right? And what happened, oh my god, that was the worst monk ability of all time. So I told her, right? And then she like didn't get upset, you know? She like took it and was like, yeah, okay, you know, that makes sense. Like, I understand why you think it's bad, right? And I was like, oh my god. All right, monk ability real quick. We're going to save our Goblin Curse for later in the game because right now this Monk ability is a little bit more important. Yeah. Okay, this is potentially very problematic in a difficult matchup, but I'm not going to worry about that now. For now, okay, wasted the Ice Wizard, so now I think it might be time, chat. Maybe time to get in here. Minion Horde, Miner push, we're locked in. Let's see what he's got for us. He has Evo Snow, which is going to be, yeah, okay, we're kind of chopped here. Unfortunate. Well, you know, I'm not sure I can win this game. I'm not going to hold you, but we'll see. I'm going to have to defend this with the Monk, which I think will be fine. The problem is, once I do this, he's going to get a Graveyard down. That's the wrong ability. Holy fuck, I'm trolling. Okay, whoops. We're down to Elixir now. Not bueno. Okay, we're in trouble. Let's get a Miner down. I think I'm just pretty dead here, though. I'm going to get these down right now. Yeah, we're going to see. Hopefully, okay, good. It's not in range for the thing, which is huge. Okay, and this miner's and the what's it called? The knight's gonna die instantly as well, which is big. That monk is actually gonna go crazy on his tower if he doesn't defend it. Okay, we'll take a bunch of damage there. We'd love to see it. But yeah, so so we're watching this movie. The professor asks, like, she's very respectful. She's like, you know, as long as you are like genuine in your thinking, you know, she won't like be upset at you for thinking something is bad or like, you know, not appreciating what she posed. And that's really good. I feel like a lot of teachers will like show you something and they're like, oh, this is like peak, you know, this is like so good, and that's why I'm showing it to you, and you have to think it's good. And I just don't think that's like a good way to teach. I think it's actually the worst way to teach because, you know, if you're telling your students something's good, right, and you're showing it to them, and that's why you're showing it to them, I just feel like you're taking it away like their ability to have an opinion on the topic, which just sucks, and that's kind of like terrible, and you shouldn't do that as a teacher, as an educator especially. You also can't get mad at students if you like ask them how something is and they respond with like a genuine opinion about how that is. And I've had teachers that are like that in the past, and that just sucks, and they're just like the worst people. Not the worst people, just the worst teachers, because they're like nice people, but like, you know, horrendous goblin kids for my opponent, absolutely sensational. We'd love to see it. Let's pop our monk ability real quick. Let's go like this for you guys. And Ice Golem, get down. Nice. Good job, Ice Golem. Very nice. Let's go for a Goblin Curse in the tower here. Nice. Okay. That's a really bad Evo Snow because everything's on the miner now. Okay, perfect. Everything should still stay on the miner. Good stuff. Okay, that was kind of a bad monk ability. I'm just going to pop the ability here, and we should be okay because the Skelly Drags might die. They actually buffed Skelly Drag range in this update, which I didn't know, but I kind of realized because they were doing the thing that they do, which is have more range last time I played them, which is pretty good with the sauce. So we're gonna get our monk in front of everything here. Horrendous monk ability. That was a great snowball from him. That was kind of, I trolled. It's okay though. Let's go for an ice golem in front here, and we're gonna have to play some good D here. Let's go for a minion horde. Gonna get this down on top of the ice wizard, and then this is potentially very bad for me. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do against this whole push, but let's go like this. Let's pop our monk ability. Let's go like this, and let's get a Goblin Curse down and a Zap, and let's get a Miner on his tower. Please? Oh, you're so close. I don't think the Goblin Curse Zap would do enough. Maybe I had to wait on the Zap a little bit longer, but honestly, not a bad game. You know, I think we're doing pretty well. Anyway, yeah, so back to it. And, you know, lo and behold, I'm spouting this shit about the movie, right? And then this one girl is on, like, the other side of the class, right? And the reason, what I was saying was, like, okay, you know, like, this movie, so ass, right? And it's because the professor asked us to relate it to the book. And the book is, like, shattered into a bunch of different perspectives. And it's, like, pretty interesting to know, like, what happens to these people, right? Because, like, we have, like, exposition. Like, one of the characters, like, you know, he's looking for his lost love, right, from, like, a long time ago. And it's like, oh, that's so adorable. You know, not really. I don't really give a fuck. But, you know, in class, you give a fuck, right? And so I'm like, you know, we have reason to care for these characters in the book, whereas in this movie over here, it's like pretty much useless. Like, why do I care, right? And so this girl is like, what are you talking about? Like, you don't care about random people when you see them? And I'm just like, no, bro. I live in a city. There's literally homeless people everywhere, bro. If I cared about every homeless person I saw, then I'd be in, like, hundreds of dollars of debt if I gave them everything I had all the time, right? Like, that's just how it works. So already, I'm sensing prime rage bait target, okay? I can smell it in the water. This guy does not have delivery in cycle, so we're going to go in here. Absolute peak. Delivery is the one thing that will counter this. Okay, great. The terrible Goblin Curse. Okay, he got delivery in cycle. That was unfortunate. I don't actually know what this guy's playing. It doesn't seem very good because he hasn't done anything. Oh, balloon. I probably should have guessed that. Let's go for this, and let's pop our up hero ice golem ability. We're going to see how this goes here. Oh, he popped the ability for that as well. Interesting decision. Let's go for a Zap. Can we stop a balloon hit? We cannot. Okay, honestly, not bad. I pretty much defended as well as I could without knowing he had balloon, even though I probably shouldn't have known he had balloon because he played Lumberjack, but it's okay. Yeah. So I'm sensing prime rage bait target, okay? This girl, like, you could tell. You look at her, you could tell she's like a business mate or something like that, where, like, these kinds of people, they need their, like, social interactions to go perfectly, okay? Like, when I interact with somebody, sometimes I just like doing something stupid and dumb, and it's like, it's awkward, and it's very funny because it's awkward and, like, stupid and dumb, right? So this guy actually is the perfect counter because I actually can't stop road delivery, so we're gonna have to outcycle delivery. Let's go for a miner back here to force his delivery out. That's a lumberjack? Okay. He's going to delivery this. Greatness. Okay, sensational. And now we have Evo Minion Horde in cycles. Let's actually pop that right now. Let's see if he wants to get up. He goes for a balloon. Absolutely sensational situation for us. Let's go for this back here. That's kind of a bad lumberjack. Kite it! Yes, perfect. Pop the ability. Actually, I don't need to pop the ability. We have our Evo Minion Horde locked and loaded right now. Horrendous delivery as well from my opponent. Good stuff. Let's get a second monk down, see what we can do here. See what we can do with that. He's probably going to go for bats, I'm assuming. Okay, that was kind of shit. I kind of predicted bats, but it was not great. Let's go for a miner in this case. Please kill the lumberjack. Okay, great. Ooh, kind of a shit zap. We missed a bat, but it's okay. We're doing our thing here. He can't really delivery. Yeah, that was kind of a shit balloon because there's just no reason for him because I had Minion Horde in cycle. Another really... I guess he's keeping the Minion Horde in the bomb, which is pretty good, but we're going to do some damage here as long as he doesn't play anything. Great. Oh my god, he's out of delivery cycle. This is perfect. Okay, let's go like this. Let's go like this. Bring that over, and then let's go for an Ice Golem in case he wants to play a balloon. Pop the ability. Let's go for this as well, just to cycle to our Minion Horde. Get to our Minion Horde. Sensational. And let's get to a miner behind the tower once again. And now we're going to pop our monk ability. Good stuff. To deflect the tower shots. Okay, great. He played bat, so let's Goblin Curse the tower. Let's go for zap as well. Sensational. We're going to get a bunch of goblins on the tower, so I like to see. Okay, he wasted a lot of elixir there, and I'm going to play Ice Golem here because now he can't go in with a balloon. He has no way to kill Minion Horde with his dick, which is sensational. Great. And let's go with a miner up top here as well. So he wants to defend it with. If he goes for like oh, he's just given up. Sensational. Okay, but yeah. So, you know, these kinds of people, like, if you put them in an awkward situation, like, I have one of my friends, I have, like, a thing with him where we do a handshake and I fucking diddle his hand, okay? And that's hilarious because we both love these, like, awkward situations in humor. Like, if you guys watch Smiling Friends or anything like that, that shit is goated, okay? I don't know how 11 minutes have passed in the video, bro. I've actually been yapping about nothing. But, you know, like, that kind of thing, I love that shit, okay? That's, like, the bread and butter of my social interactions are awkward and funny, and it's great. And as long as the other person knows it's awkward, it's great. But these kind of people, they need all their social interactions to be perfect, okay? And they're just, like, prime rage bait targets, okay? Like, I could sense it with this girl, like, oh, it's my time, all right? That's what I was thinking as soon as she spoke, okay? And so throughout the rest of class, I was just like, oh, yes, you're cooked, buddy. Like, I'm going to rage bait the fuck out of this girl, okay? That's actually a really good zap as well. We're gonna get so much damage on that right side. Beautiful. He's gonna respawn his skellies, so I'm just gonna play skellies on his thing. Oh, he didn't respawn. Okay, perfect. This is gonna be a little bit of a problem. I kind of have to go for like a monk or something. This is not ideal. Monk, can you lock? Can you lock in? Okay, monk did not lock in. That's unfortunate. This is gonna be a little tough because I have to miner this, and we're just in a bad spot against log bait because we don't really have that many. I guess we have two small spells, so they're kind of two shit small spells. So there's not much we can do about that. Okay. Anyway. But yeah, so, you know, I'm sensing the rage bait. I'm like, okay, it's my time. And you guys know, if you remember last semester, I had this, like, war and technology class where I would go, long-time watchers will know, where I would go to this class and I absolutely rage bait the fuck out of, like, this blonde girl in that class. And it was just peak, okay? And that is exactly the plan of action today. I was like, okay, you know, it's my time. Like, she's cooked, okay? And so I see this girl, and basically, we're watching more of this movie, right? And we watch the ending, and in the ending, like, we get all these close-ups of, like, these people who are, like, I don't know how to explain, like, they're, like, the women, and they're, like, so sad, because, like, the movie's ending, and, like, they're crying and stuff, and I'm just, like, every time and this is, like, a genuine thought of mine, I'm, like, every time I keep watching this movie, it just keeps getting worse, right? Because the director, he could have done so much stuff with the movie. He could have, like, made it so that the reflection of the people, like, is in the screen, but no. Instead, he was like, I'm actually not going to do that. I'm just going to have you watch sound and, like, and he was even worse because you could see what the director was doing with lights, okay? This guy, like, basically had, like, the same repeating light pattern the entire movie on different faces, okay? And it was just the worst thing ever because you could tell it was repeating, and it was so bad because, like, I don't know, I just don't need to see that, you know? Let's see if he goes for anything important here. He's not going to. I'm going to pop the monk ability in preparation for a princess. Absolutely sensational. Absolutely cook the princess on that side. Oh, we don't get the second one off, but it's okay. We go like this. We go for a Goblin Curse. Hopefully we'll get like 1 or 2 goblins. Go for a zap as well. That should be his tower. That should be his tower, and we're in the lead going into the... Please, let it be his tower. Ice Golem, lock the fuck in. Good job, Ice Golem. Okay. We're going in the lead, going into the last minute or so, and it's going to be over for this guy. A little chop for the little bro. Let's go for a miner over here to defend, and I'm just going to go for a monk in the pocket. That was kind of a shit, like, everything, low-key. Low-key just tossed everything away. Let's go like this. Nice. Pop our Ice Golem ability, and that's GG. Okay, so, yeah, but... So I'm watching this movie, I'm just telling the professor, man, like, this is one of the worst things ever. And, like, half the class is agreeing with. They're like, man, I don't understand anything. And notably, like, it's important to understand. This movie was made because, like, for like as like a talk against the government, right? And like I understand that, and the themes are good. You know, it's like the government was like silencing Iranian women at this time, and I'm like, all right, you know, like I understand, man. I understand why this movie was made, and I have nothing against the themes, but like construction wise, it was terrible, right? And this girl, she's already tilted at me, right? She snaps back at me, bro. She's like, how could you say that? She was comparing it to Star Wars, right? And I was like, I'm a huge Star Wars fan, let it be known. You guys can see in the background. She was like, you're saying Star Wars' composition was bad because they drew the props, but they didn't draw the props, so she's wrong there. And second of all, like, it doesn't make any sense. There's like no relation to this movie, like because I don't understand how like drawing props in Star Wars relates at all to the composition of a movie where it's literally just 100 women on a screen. And let it be known, okay, I love women, man. I would look at women all day, but for a movie where they're just reacting, they aren't even talking to you, man. It's just like so, I don't know, it feels so useless to me to watch this movie. But anyway, so it was great because that girl clapped back, and it's just so entertaining to see that rage bait occur. I love to see it. Let's pop our monk ability. Let's go for this. I don't even need to pop the monk ability. I'm actually just tossing. That was a horrendous minion horde as well. Can we take the Spirit Empress out, minion horde? Oh my god, I trolled. This is so bad. Okay, I just trolled so hard. Let's go for this, though. I don't know how that Goblin Curse didn't get down in time. This is great, though. We're going to take out that, hopefully. And I'm just going to go for an Ice Golem over here. And I shouldn't have to defend with much more. The Ice Golem should do its job. I'm going to pop the ability just so we clip the Valk as well. Very nice. Let's get a Miner down. This should full defend, I think. As long as we pull the Valk up with Skellies. Very nice. Hopefully it won't hit the Miner. It was kind of a bad zap for my opponent as well. I'm going to zap here just so that Skelly Drag only gets one hit. And okay. I kind of trolled the first defense, but we're chilling. We'll recover. We'll recover. That's a terrible Spirit Empress. It's kind of quick, though, low-key. Let's go with this. We'll kite it with this Ice Golem, and we're chilling. Okay. But yeah. So it's just great to rage bait people. I really enjoy it. I really just go to my, like, classes like that, my like liberal arts classes or like hub credit classes, just to go and rage bait people. It's so fun, okay? And I have a boy in that class who is also, we're just like absolutely trolling all the time, and it's just the best feeling. Now, not only Professor loves me because, and this happened last year too, because I just be saying random bullshit, right? That's like my version of rage bait. Like I just be spewing facts. Like one time the female main character was like pissing me off, right? Because she was like oh my god, you know, like she was doing the shit where like your girlfriend asks you would you still love me if I was a worm, okay? And I basically just said, like, if my girl did that, I'd be so pissed off, right? And all the women in the class were so tilted. They'd be like, how could you say that, you know? But the fact is, I wasn't being sexist at all, bro. I wanted to say that, like, it would piss me off, and B, like, well, that's a terrible Evo Zap. It's not gonna kill the Horde. Like, I said it because, you know, because it was genuinely pissing me off. And the male main character later also did some shit that pissed me off, and I was also like, man, that shit pissed me off, you know, as you know, it's not limited to the female characters, but it was great. It was just hilarious to see all the girls get super tilted at me. It was sensational. So we love to see it. We love rage bait. That was literally the worst Goblin Curse I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't know why I did that shit. I'm gonna lose now. Okay. This is gonna be a bad situation. It's always a tough situation when I'm playing Clash. All right, it's never a good luck here. Let's go with this over here. Let's pop our ability. Nice. Sensational monk ability. It's gonna kill everything, I think, which is great. Okay, not everything, because the Skelly Drags suck dick and just refuse to attack effectively ever. Let's go for this over here. Goblin Curse up high. And then we're going to go for an Ice Golem down low. Minion Horde Minion, can you lock in? Good job, Minion Horde Minion. Okay, this is going to be a nigh impossible game to win. We're going to have to do some crazy activities here. Okay, just going to put a lot behind the bridge, but there's nothing I can do about this. I think because I put my monk in the back, I think we're just pretty chopped here. Yeah, I got to go like this, and then I got to go for a Minion Horde over here. And I kind of like have to go for Goblin Curse, and then an Ice Golem, and then an Ice Golem ability. And then maybe we can stop everything from happening. Okay, that was actually pretty solid defense. I'm not going to hold you. But I still think we're a little chopped here. Let's go for a Miner. We got a tank. Ugh! Stay down. Good stuff. Oh, shit. He has Evo Barrel. Okay, that's not great. All right. Sorry, Hero Barrel. But yeah, so that's... Okay, I'm appreciating that he's appreciating my defense. Okay, I feel like I'm playing good. He has Fireball also. I'm so chopped. Okay, there's not much to be done. All right, let's go like this. Let's go like this. Got to put this in the back. Hopefully bring that up with an Ice Golem. Please, please. Okay, we're alive, and we lose. Good try. But basically, the moral of the story is I love rage baiting people in my class. It's very fun. I enjoy it sensationally. And if you're that girl and you're watching, get shit on. I just lost to Big Ben Yahoo. He really is the master rage baiter. I will see y'all later.